humans, I am Natalia with Mom's Dish. We are making stir-fry steak. I almost forgot for a second. This recipe is so easy way to hide the veggies into your meal, and so delicious. We're just gonna make it. I'm gonna start by prepping all the veggies. So we have some broccoli, we have a bell pepper, I'm using a red one, and onion. Let's start with broccoli, and you can just toss it all together. We also have some green onions here. If you want measurements, I always leave them down below. That way you don't have to stress about writing everything down because you make your life easier. I love this recipe because one thing that does take time is chopping, but the rest of it is just so easy. Okay, here's a trick for you though. If you ever use broccoli and you have this stem, never, ever, ever toss it out because, oops, I cut off too much. This stem part is the best snack. So good, I love it. All the broccoli gets cut into bite-sized pieces. We need about 8 ounces here for this recipe. Sorry, I'm crunching away while I'm making this. You want the broccoli to be all similar in size because when we're cooking it, you want the texture to stay the same. So I'm just kind of trying to make it all the same size. I'm not stressing too much about it, but similar size pieces are the best. I need 1 bell pepper, and I learned this trick from my people at Zwilling. You cut off the top and the bottom, and then you run your knife on the bottom like this, and it gets rid of all the seeds. Probably should be using a different knife for this. I'm practicing this for the first time. And there we go. We just toss this out, and now you have the perfect strips for your stir fry. So we're just gonna slice this up. Much better knife for this. It's gonna be quicker and easier. Also, this edge right here, don't waste it. You can slice it up into strips and works really well still. Because all of our veggies will cook all together, I'm just combining it all in one dish when I'm prepping it. Ooh, delivery. We are gonna attempt at this onion, and I'm just cutting it. What's happening with all these onions? Okay, this is not bad. Okay, half rings like this, similar size pieces. We want this for texture so they don't have to be too small. Adding this to the rest of the veggies as well. The only thing you want to keep separate is the green onions because they are going to be added towards the end of cooking time. So all of our vegetables are prepped. You can switch them out however you want to. You can add zucchini, you can add different color bell peppers. Then we're adding some green onions in here. You need about half a batch. So whenever you buy one of those batches at the grocery store, I feel like this would be a good amount. Okay, just gonna cut them like this. The harder part, and then the green part, the like a leafy part, I like to leave it in a bigger chunks. So just kind of mixing it up. There's a few of those thicker pieces. And honestly, you can really switch it up with this recipe. Make it however you want to. I made it so many times. So if you have a preference of cutting an onion differently, go for it. It's really hard to mess it up. It's all about the flavors that just come together. So you can really just make it your own. Let's talk about the steaks. I am using a flank today. It's easier to cut when you pre-freeze it. So if you buy flank, we need to cut it against the grain. And you want to be pre-frozen because we need those thinner pieces in steak. So whenever the steak is thinner, cut against the grain, it's so easy to bite into it. It just becomes tender, it becomes perfect. My hands are slightly wet, so it's hard to put this on. We're gonna cut this flank. Depending on the flank you get, mine is, how many inches is this, cameraman? 6, 8? 8, 9, wow. Okay, about 9 inches. I want them to be about 3 inches or so, 3.5 inches. So I'm gonna cut it into 3 different slices, and then I'm gonna cut each one against the grain like this. And look how easy it is. My knife is definitely very sharp. If your knives are not sharp, you need to sharpen them because it's the worst thing in the kitchen is non-sharp knife. We're gonna move this to the side. All our chopping is done. Now we're gonna make our sauce. For the sauce, here's what you need. I have some soy sauce here. Then we're adding some sesame oil into the pan, and then some brown sugar for the sweetness, and then a little bit of a kick, or whatever you would call this. I don't know, what ginger gives you a little bit of it does give you a little kick. I am gonna grate in some ginger. It's fresh ginger. I love using fresh ginger. I'm just gonna grate it in directly into this sauce. Here we go. I'm gonna stir all the sauce ingredients together and just set this aside for now. I have my wok preheating here, and I'm gonna add a little bit of oil. I need a large wok because you don't wanna overcrowd the pan. And then we're gonna add all of our vegetables, except for the green onions, into the pan, and we're gonna brown them. We're gonna spread them out as they cook. This way they have a nice browning all over them. I like the crust that we're getting on these vegetables. They're nice and soft. I am gonna move them to the same pan, or the same dish where we chopped them. Just move them over, and then we're gonna use the same wok for our steaks. We're gonna preheat it for a second, add some oil. It's nice and steamy here. Adding a little bit of oil, and now we're gonna dump this in. We want the steak to be all spread out in the pan as well, that way it gets nice and golden. I like to spread it out in one layer as much as possible because I don't want to get mushy or have a lot of juice in here. I want to just get golden, that's all. So you want high heat, quick cooking, brown it, and it's out. As you start to see nice and goldening on the outside, or browning, we're gonna mix this up and just spread it out again. That way we can cover all the sides. I love this little thing, whatever this is. What do you call them? Cameraman, do you know? Tweezers. Cooking size tweezers. Our steaks are nice and golden. Can you hear me here? We're adding those vegetables that were cooked back to the mix. And then I'm also adding those green onions to the mix. This is where the sauce goes in. I'm gonna mix it up again. Okay. Now we're gonna mix this all up together. Guys, it takes about 2 to 3 minutes and we're gonna be done. I feel like I'm shouting over the sound here. Hope you can hear me. Okay, this will be easier. There we go. Love the color, love the smell in my kitchen right now. I love the sauce in this. I love all the flavor in all the vegetables. So much flavor. You can serve this with rice, noodles, whatever you want to serve it with. I just want to bite into it. I personally just love it like this. I could easily live on vegetables and some protein. This is like my kind of dinner. Oh my gosh, it is amazing.
Veggies and protein is my dinner, literally. I'm a big fan of that.
Goodness, I love the balance of sweetness,
Savory
flavor.
Oh wow, am I smelling sesame seed
Oil? Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, it smells so good.
Oh my goodness, it is amazing. I'm obsessed.
Wow. There's no way I'm gonna try to describe this, but it's good.
This is epic, so good. Also, reheat's really good. So if you want to double up this recipe, go for it.
Yes.
It's great for meal prep. It's great for school lunches, serve it with rice, noodles, whatever your family loves. Just let me know in comments.
Great, period. If you're a big fan of protein and veggies, this is it.
All right, well, we'll see you again next week. Bye.
You know how I look? I look like, hi.
Mr. Bean.
Like, you know, Mr. Bean.
Are you going to eat more?